as much as we keep saying the esports space in Ghana is still growing and at a very tender age, it's giving us memories to enjoy, but most importantly, it's giving us people to celebrate. I'll be in the studios here with great people that we need to celebrate each and every other day. I'll be introducing the best mobile gaming team, and there's no debate about it. These guys playing the PUBG mobile division, they've been doing great things so far. They've gone overseas to represent Ghana at the highest level, and they've done great. Team Astra Creatives, who just qualified for the IESF championships in Morocco. It's going to be excellent conversations. We'll have everything down to a T. You don't want to miss this one out. From Astra Creatives, Spammer and Mufasa for us to have the conversations. I'll have my man here, Spammer, here with me. So you know I have a lot of shade and a lot of protection. And then Mufasa, Charlie, we want to say a big welcome to you guys. We've been waiting for an opportunity like this. I myself, I've been watching the mobile gamers from afar, but this is the very first time that I'll have like a one-on-one conversation with you guys. Let's start with mobile gaming a bit. I feel like it's a huge underrated part of gaming in the world because it's just on your phone, but usually people recognize a lot more of the console gamers and PC gamers. How do you feel about that whole perception, and do you feel like you guys are a little bit slept on in Ghana?
Honestly, I feel like we're not really getting that type of attention we deserve in the nation based off our achievements in the past. Because if you compare us to some of the console gamers and the PC gamers in Ghana, we have made a lot more international appearances and we have more achievements. But at the end of the day, they don't really rate us because they think we're not as big as they may feel we are. But I can gladly say that mobile gaming is the biggest in Ghana. Speaking of achievements and also the opportunities at hand.
And when you speak of even the community, I think they have the most numbers. If you check detailing on a number of people who play through mobile games on the phone, it's crazy. Spammer, it's great to have you here. Now, let's go to the IESF qualifiers in Morocco. It was announced that, of course, there will be a $1 million prize pool later in Saudi Arabia. When you heard this, what was running through your mind? Because I know you've already played internationally. How did the practice sessions go for the qualifiers online?
Yes, so this is the first time we are hosting an African qualifier by IESF. So immediately I heard it, I was turned on. I knew we had to go. We had to represent Ghana once more. We did our homework back in 2022. We did our homework in 2023. And now it's time for us to dominate the stage in Africa.
I like it. Short and simple. It's time for them to dominate. And you've seen the blueprint everywhere. I watched you guys, I think Gamer X, you guys were impressive. Couldn't go all the way. I've seen these guys do it in Bali as well. Spam, I'll keep it up on you with this one. The IESF qualifiers saw a host of other nations play through the online qualifiers. Tell me, how difficult was the competition, and was that the toughest qualifiers you guys had to play?
I would say yes, that was the toughest qualifiers we had to play. We met players whom we look up to, players whom we learn from all over the world. And I tell you, they are exceptional players. We got a chance to learn from them, took a lot of tips from them, and now we believe that we are prepared to face them once more. If we face them once more, I'm sure we'll take them down.
It will be fireworks. I can't wait for these guys to be Morocco. Mufasa, when you guys were playing through the online qualifiers, every single player I've spoken to, whether console, PC, mobile phone, they always speak of one problem: the network issues. Did you guys have any network issues whilst playing online?
Personally, we had a lot of challenges with the internet connection in Ghana, but I feel like people should anticipate this kind of problems based off the country we live in. So we made arrangements to help us have a better chance of playing the qualifiers as smoothly as possible. So we later got fiber broadbands installed in our homes.
So every single player?
Every single player,
wow.
Which helped us play the competition very smoothly. And we came out victorious.
That was beautiful. So they know they're in a challenging situation. They've made it possible to be able to play at the very highest level. It's what enabled them to be champions in Africa, and of course, will be representing in Morocco. Let's take you back a few years. Bali in Indonesia. For myself, been in the esports space. I wouldn't say I've been in for too long, but I don't see a lot of people travel with gaming and video games in the country. Was that the first time you had traveled with video games?
Yes, that was the first time we traveled with an opportunity to go and compete in an esports tournament. And for PUBG in Ghana, that was the first time also. It was a very great experience.
It was indeed a great experience. And when the footages came out, the pictures, the videos, it was mad. Tell me some of the things you learned from playing outside. How is that different compared to tournaments that you see hosted here in Ghana?
Outside, I would say they are very prepared. They prepare the stages weeks before the tournament. The players are organized. Almost every team had a sponsor, at least one or two sponsors. So you could see the players were well equipped. When it came to gaming gear, their mobile phones, their headphones, down to their attire, they were very, very ready.
Everything was ready. Let me go to Mufasa here because they say he's the team captain, and you know what, he's done a brilliant job so far. If you look at the trajectory of Astra Creatives, where they started from and where they've gotten to, I think you guys have done a brilliant job. Tell me about the challenges you guys faced when you guys were going to Indonesia, because I had a problem with sponsors, with branding of the shirts and everything.
Personally, it was really difficult to get people excited about esports in general, because a lot of people we have spoken to had no idea what esports meant. And whenever you spoke about gaming to people, they just assumed we're just at home playing games behind your phones or behind the TV, just wasting time. So it took a lot of education to these people to get them interested. And even with that, it was only a few people that even showed support, like Arena 233 and JK Marketing. And we are really grateful to them for everything they did for us. It was through the support they gave to us during those periods that we're able to even get some of our outfits, get funds for the players, get a few things they needed for the trip and everything. And also, they gave us the space we needed to train 24/7 without issues.
That's just excellent. You know what? When I saw them going to Bali, Indonesia, I was excited. But after they went and came back, I don't feel like the gaming community gave them the spotlight they deserve, to be honest with you. And this is where I'll put it on the VGA ESPORTS. We weren't launched at the time, but now we are here. We'll give them the platform to do great things. And I feel like they've got great things in common. Now, Spama, the whole of the gaming community as a whole, what's some of the challenges that you feel like is holding you guys back that the governing bodies can possibly chip in and help you guys to do better on your stage?
The mobile community is heavily slept on. I would say whenever they are organizing tournaments, we see FIFA tournaments, we see Mortal Kombat tournaments, but we do not see mobile tournaments. And when you come to the mobile sector, PUBG is the biggest. So I would love to see more PUBG competitions with prize pools, since prize pools are the best incentive for players. When you have decent prize pools, I'm sure more players will compete, they will be more interested, and they will help build the community.
I think it's excellent because I, for one, haven't seen too many mobile tournaments. I mean, every single time you go, like Spama said, you see a lot of console tournaments. When you see FC24, you see MK, you see NBA 2K. Have you had conversations with people who organize tournaments for PUBG and other, like Call of Duty Mobile and everything?
Well, we had a few conversations with some tournament organizers in the country, but the response we got wasn't really positive, as they weren't really interested in the mobile gaming scene in Ghana, as they felt the PC gaming and the console gaming was more large. And I feel like due to the fact that we have a lot of local champions out here, it doesn't really mean that they are better than us. We all have our own area of expertise and we have the areas in which we shine. So I feel like they should give us the benefit of the doubt and see what mobile gamers in Ghana can offer them as well. Because at the end of the day, we have the largest numbers when it comes to active gamers in this country. And I feel like if sponsors or tournament organizers gave us the space we needed to showcase our talents and also include us in their activities, we could pay them back.
In all of my time in esports, I can proudly say I've been to a lot of tournaments than most people here. And one of the tournaments I really enjoyed, I think it was qualifiers for you guys to go to Bali, Indonesia, where Motherland Gaming organized. And it was amazing. The videos, the scenes, the reaction from the crowd. So I'll urge every single tournament organizer to keep the mobile gamers in mind, because these guys will make it fun, they'll make it competitive, they'll pull the numbers as well, because there are a lot of them. Mobile gaming, if you are to introduce someone to mobile gaming, because I, for one, I'm a big victim. If you want to introduce someone to PUBG, Call of Duty Mobile, like the shooting mobile games, which one will you introduce to them first? Which one is easier to learn?
For me, I would say just dive right in, go straight for PUBG.
Wow.
PUBG is the biggest, they have the biggest.
But is it the most
tournament.
difficult to learn?
All of them are difficult to learn. You just need the right person to guide you through it. Yeah. So I'm sure PUBG players are very relatable. Once you contact any of them on IG, I'm sure they'll guide you, especially me or Mufasa. We'll guide you through it. We'll help
And do you need any specific phones to be able to play side games? Because I was in Gamer in Nigeria, and Infinix was running an ad, and we're like, if you play on the Infinix phone, the high-tech phones, it gives you a way better advantage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just like PC games, depending on your specs, you can play better frame rates, you can play at better graphics. All that helps, but then skill is more important, I would say.
So skill over the tech and everything. Crazy. Let's go deeper into Astra Creatives and the team as a whole. Tell me what you guys do on a daily basis for training. Because right now I know in a month's time we'll be seeing them in Morocco.
So currently we train 7 days in a week.
So all the days. Wow.
All the days. We take no breaks because we know what's at stake.
How many hours in a day?
So we usually train from 6 p.m. to as late as 1 a.m. each and every day.
I understand the hassle.
Because we know what's at stake and we want to be the greatest in Africa. This time around we want to bring the championship home, and we are positive that we can bring it home, because I can proudly say that based off our achievements and our run rates right now, we are the best team in Africa. I can proudly say that.
Before I let you guys go, when they were at the airport going to Indonesia and everything, all the pictures that were coming out to us with people who were surprised with your height. I know you've had constant instances where people are surprised with your height, but how did that make you feel in Bali with a lot of people taking pictures with you?
Actually in Bali, it made me feel special because I was taking pictures almost everywhere, and it made me realize the kind of gift I have. So I'm proud to be a tall guy, to be a giant, and I'm proud. I'm very proud.
It's amazing. You know what? When I showed someone your picture, and I told him you were a mobile gamer, he was like, wow, because he knows tall people have like really huge hands. How are you able to hold your phone and then still be able to perform at that high level?
I've had that question a lot, and I would say it's practice. It's practice. I practice to the extent that my fingers used to hurt sometimes, but as of now, I'm used to it. I can hold the phone in a way that if I should give to someone, they might think it's too small for me, but then I see everything perfectly.
It's crazy. He just reminds me of an NBA player, Kawhi Leonard. His hands are so huge. He can just grab the basketball, but just like what Spama said, constant practice. And just like Mufasa said, they practice 5 to 6 hours a day. That's the grind. Sometimes even to 1 a.m. And it's amazing stuff for them. We've seen what you guys have done, and I feel like this could be the year. I'm just throwing it out there to every single sponsor who can back these guys. I think what they'll do in Morocco will be something that we've never seen in Ghana, and hopefully they're able to do great things. I want to give you the platform to give a shout out to any organization, any individual that has really pushed Astra Creatives to where it is right now.
To begin with, I would first like to thank Esports Association of Ghana for everything they do for gamers in this community, because without them, we would have never had this opportunity to even participate in this tournament in the first place. And I would also like to thank JK Marketing, the Mazo Club Ghana, and Aruna 233 for their constant support, and also our families and gamers in the community for never giving up on us and always pushing us. And I would also like to thank VGA ESPORTS for giving us this opportunity to also speak on mobile gamers and also show what Ghana has to offer this year. I would like to say they should watch out for us, for this time the trophy is coming home.
We'll put an exclamation mark to what Mufasa just said. The two guys from Astra Creatives. Mind you, this is not just them. There's a whole lot of other people connected with mobile gaming. There's Call of Duty Mobile, the community is there, PUBG Mobile. I know there's Apex Legends Mobile as well. There's a lot to come with the mobile gaming community, and I'm proud to be in the midst of champions. They will be champions in Morocco. I was in the studio with Spama from Astra Creatives and Mufasa, team captain, Astra Creatives, who are on their way to the IESF championships in Morocco. Watch out for them, back them, we'll throw all our support behind them. It was the VGA eSports talk, and it was an in-depth analysis. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you stop sleeping on mobile gamers, and I hope you get in the booth as well, get in the lobby and start playing. Like Spama said, just dive right in. We'll start diving right in, and hopefully we can get the same results like they did. The VGA eSports talk, it brings you everything you need within the mobile community, console community, PC community, anything you want with gaming and esports. My name is Slimore. Until we meet you next time for more great conversations, I'll say stay safe out there. The VGA eSports talk will be back for more.